Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. I will be continuing with um, problems on trigonometry, and to provide a lot of problem solutions, on this channel, and this is going to be video 2 on problems. Now, there are questions that the leftover questions, which there are 5 of them to solve on this video. I think 2 is written already, and let's see the solution. Don't forget to share the video across to your friends and subscribe. Now, solution to this one is a very simple one, and you all know that it's very simple. What you just need to do at this point is that solve the equation. This is the equation, and 3 sine theta minus cos 90 minus theta equals to 1. Whenever you see something like this, is a very simple question. What you just need to do, 3 sine theta minus sine theta equals to 1. Now, how do I get that? Recall that what? That my sine theta equals to cos 90 minus theta. And when you have cos theta, it will be equals to what? Sine 90 minus theta. Please take note of these two identities. They are what you are going to use on your ratio. I think I mentioned it when I was explaining trigonometry ratio. Now, since that is the case, therefore, I will be having 3 sine theta, I'll be having 2 sine theta equals to 1, because they are the same thing. 2 sine theta equals to 1. Hope I'm not making any mistake. No. Now, since that is the case, I think I can answer that what? Sine theta equals to 1 over 2, and my sine theta will be sine inverse of 1 all over 2. We all know that 1 all over 2 of sine theta will be equals to it will be equals to 30 degree or 150 degree. It means 30 degree or 150 degree. Now, this is degree. I want to express this in terms of what? Rad. Now, my rad, it will be theta divided by what? It means I'll be saying theta all over 6, comma, and 150 will be 5 pi all over 6. 5 pi all over 6, it will give us 150. That is what we are talking about. Now, that is the answer. I think the answer is this. That's just the. Now, we all know that pi equals to 180. Don't forget that, because of, I think I've been mentioning this degree. This is rad, this is degree. And from there, you know what you are trying to achieve. Now, that is for that. I have this question here. Simplify that, just to simplify, it's a very simple question. Now, 1 minus cos 2x bracket of cosec x. Now, when I have something like this, you should know that my cosec x, now, the only problem is this one, and cos 2x will be equals to cos x plus x, which is known as double angle, which it will be equals to cos square x minus sine square x. Now, once I have this, I think I can now say that if that is the case, I can also say that, don't forget that I can say that 1 minus bracket of cos square x minus sine square x bracket of, and you all know that my cos, this is my 1 all over sine x, because cosec is 1 all over sine x. Hope I'm not making any mistake. No, I don't want to inconvenience anybody. Now, for at this point, I can say that 1 minus cos square x plus, because this is affecting this, sine square x bracket of 1 all over sine x. Now, this one will give us cos square. This one on its own, it will give us sine square x. Now recall that sine square x will be equals to 1 minus cos square x. Now, if that is the case, it means sine square x plus sine square x bracket of 1 over sine x. Now, this one will give us 4. Hope I'm not making any mistake. It will give us 4. Here will give us 4 sine square x divided by what? Sine x. Now, here will give us it will give us here will give us 4 tan x sine x. Now, for sine x, is that what I'm looking for? Is that what I'm looking for? Okay. Now, for me to get this, there's something I'm not working towards the answer. Now, okay, since it's not giving me what I want, let me just try to go in another way, because I have something I'm working towards. These are the options, and the option is not showing there. Okay, what I will just need to do, let me try to work on cos square x, and here will be what? Sine square x. Now, I think if I have that, it means I will be okay. Let me start over again. I'm making me to start over because of what I'm working on is not showing there. What I worked on, there's nothing like sine there. Now, if I should move on like this, I can say that okay, let me start from here also. Now, I know that this is equals to that. Okay. Okay, the question is talking about sine. Okay, cos. Okay, tan. Okay, I'm looking at the question so that I'll be able to get it right. Now, I'm talking about 1 minus cos x and 1 all over what? Sine x. Now, that is what I'm talking about. Now, this will surely give me, which is what I've explained that time, 1 minus cos square x minus sine square x. Now, which is bracket of 1 over sine x. Now, at this junction, let me express this in terms of 2. I think this, it will give us cos square x will give us 1 minus sine square x. Okay, not a. Now, I think with 1 minus sine square x and minus sine square x, I think I'm going to do it this way. Let's see what will happen. Now, it will be 1 over sine x. Now, at this junction, I'm having 1. I'm having 1. Hope I'm not making any mistake. No. I'm not making any mistake. No. Now, I'm having 1 and 1 bracket of 1 minus sine square. That will be what? 2 sine square x, which is bracket of 1 over what? Sine x. Now, at this junction, I'll be having 1 minus 1 plus 2 sine square x all over what? Divided by what? Okay, I'm still having the same thing. I don't know. That is going to be 1, which is going to be 1. This one will be what? This, and I'll be having my answer remains 2 sine x. Okay, 2 sine x is what I'm getting. I don't know how that will be on that. Okay. Oh, wow. This question is 2 cos x, but I think this is how it will go. This one, the question comes this way too. Somebody just told me now. Thank you so much. I think if that is the case, that is going to be happening there. Now, okay, let's work on these two questions, the first one and the second one. Solution to this problem. They are simple one. Just note that. Now, when you have sine, you are asked to simplify minus cos x. Now, this could be written as sine squared x bracket of x squared minus what? Cos x bracket of x. Now, you can see that this is different of 2 squared. It means at this junction, I can see that sine square x minus cos square x bracket of sine square x plus cos. Now, that is different of 2 square. And for me to have something like this, it means recall that what? Sine square x plus cos equals to 1. It means I'm saying that cos square x sine square x bracket of 1. Now, this is giving me 1 now. That is what I'm saying there. Now, since I have that, I can now start to do some manipulation by saying that recall that well, from here now I can say that sine square x equals to what? 1 minus cos square x and cos square x, it can also be equals to 1 minus sine square x. Now, let me now try to do some manipulation there. Now, the first journey I will go through is I can decide to have 1 minus and minus cos square x minus cos square x, which I will be having 1 minus 2 cos square x. Now, I think that is not bad. It's not bad. I can also say that, or if I should move on to cos, it will be what? Cos square x. That will be yes, it will be sine square x minus bracket of 1 minus sine square x, which it can also be equals to sine square x minus 1 plus sine square x, which I can say that 2 sine minus 1. Now, these are the two possible ways that it can be expressed. It's either this or this, anyone that is convenient for you. That is that is what you are going to work on. Now, I just need to work on another question here, which is this solution to this problem. It's a very simple one. If tan theta equals to that, find the value of tan theta all over 3. Now, tan theta equals to this, and you are asked to find the value of that. Now, if I have something like this, I will think of my theta could be, you know that my theta, tan theta can be tan theta all over 2 plus theta all over 2. We call it half angle. This is called half angle. Now, and you know the implication. The implication will be what? Tan theta plus all over 2 tan theta all over 2 divides 1 minus tan theta tan what? Tan theta all over 2. Now, once you know that this can occur, now, which indirectly I'm saying that 2 tan theta all over 2 divides 1 minus tan square theta all over 2. Now, all these things can happen here. Now, for me to move on with this question, I have to think that way. Now, what I will just need to do now is that I will just say that, sorry, okay. Now, I can say that don't forget that this is tan theta. Now, that is tan theta. Now, I can answer that what? Tan theta equals to what? Now, I can now say that let tan theta all over 2 equals to x. Now, at this junction, we all know that my tan theta equals to this, and tan theta himself is equals to 4 all over 3. This is what I'm looking for. Now, I think I can now say that 4 all over 3 equals to 2x divided by 1 minus x squared. Can you see what I just did there? Now, I can now say that 4 bracket of 1 minus x squared equals to what? 6x. Now, I have 4 minus x, 4x squared minus 6x equals to 0. Now, at this junction, hope I'm not making any mistake. No. Now, it's not good for me to hold something like this. It means I'll be having 4x squared plus 6x minus 4 equals to 0. I can reduce everything by 2, by 2, by 2. This will cancel, which will be 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. Now, 4 and okay, hope I'm not making any mistake. No. Okay. This is going to be state. Okay. Now, I think at this point I'll be having 2x squared minus 4x minus x and minus 2 equals to 0. I think I'll go into 2x bracket of s minus 2 minus, there will be a problem here. Okay. Here is supposed to be plus, sorry. Now, here will be x into bracket of 1 plus 2 equals to 0. It means 2x minus 1 and x plus 2 equals to 0. Now, 2x equals to 1 and x equals to minus 2. X equals to 1 all over 2 or x equals to minus 2. Now, at this junction, we're told that my x tan theta, okay, we're told that my tan theta equals to 1 all over 2 or tan theta, yes, all over 2, which is half angle of it. Now, at this junction, can now say that my tan theta equals to that. It means we all know that this one will be what? This one will be reflex and this one will be acute. That is what you just need to know. Now, this one will be acute and angle, and this one will be what? Reflex angle. Now, that is reflex angle. Now, I think we can now move on. This is theta all over 2. Sorry, the question should go because they are not very clear, and we need to do a lot of assumption before we can get the question right. Now, permit me to write another set of questions. Okay, let's look at this question. It will take a lot of space, and therefore, let's make it one by one. Now, I was told that if tan 25 degree equals to x, find this particular tan 155 minus tan 115 divided by 1 minus tan 155, and now solution to this problem is a very nice question that you need to see. Now, when I have something like this, you have to think of second quadrant, and this is second quadrant because their whole lies on second quadrant. It means at second quadrant, we all know that my sine theta equals to what? Plus of what? 180 minus theta, and also cos theta, this is going to be minus. It will be equals to, it will be minus cos 180 minus theta. And tan theta will be equals to minus tan 180 minus theta. Now, that is going to be what I'm going to be talking about. Now, it means for me to get theta now, it means if I have something like this, I can now say that my theta equals to this. It means, therefore, my tan 155 will be equals to minus tan 180 minus 155, which it will directly give me minus tan 25 degree, which is minus tan 25 degree. Now, and okay, for also I can say that my cots minus cots will be equals to 90 minus 65, which is equals to what? Minus 65, which is also give me what? Minus cots 25. Now, these are the things I have to be thinking around. Now, for me to have this, it means I was told that my minus cots 25 will surely give me minus 1 all over what? Tan 25. You know that. Now, since I know that, and I was told that my 25 equals to x. Now, since I know is equals to x, now I think this is 155 that be expressed, and this also has been expressed. Now, since I have this, I can now say that tan 155 minus tan 115 divides 1 minus tan 155 tan 115. Now, could be equals to, I know that hope I'm not making any mistake. No. Now, tan 115, which is I've done that here, is equals to, it means minus tan 25 minus, now, and the bracket of minus 1 all over what? Tan 25 divides of 1 minus bracket of minus tan 25 bracket of minus tan 25 all over 25. Okay, now this junction, this will cancel this anyway, and we have minus, it will be minus tan 25 plus 1 over tan 25 divides 1 minus 1, it will be what? Okay, minus times minus, minus times minus is minus. Okay, plus. Oh, there is not any mistake from the question. Oh, sorry, from the question, this is plus. I made a mistake, sorry. Thank you. Okay, now it means I'll be having it will be divides 1 plus 1. Okay, to be divided 1 plus 1, which is equals to 2. It means I'm saying that minus tan 25 plus 1 all over tan 25 divide 2. Now, that is what I'm saying that. And I was told that this is equals to x. It means I'm saying that minus x plus 1 all over x divided by 2. Now, which I'll be having x squared plus 1 all over what? X divided by 2. Now, which I was told that area, okay, divided by 2. Now, at this junction, I'll be having x squared plus 1 all over 2x. Now, that is my answer. That should be my answer. Yes, that is my answer. Now, can you see how technical it is? Just don't forget that you have to do some breakdown here before you can get here. Okay, permit me to write another question. Okay, look at this question. They are straightforward, but time may not permit me to explain everything. Let's see how far we can go. Okay, now I have this question. This one is very straightforward. Now, we are told that our cot x equals to something like this. Now, my cot x equals to 5 all over 12. Now, by implication, it means by implication, my tan x will be equals to 12 all over 15. That is what I just want you to know by implication. That is one of the what, because we all know that my cot x equals to 1 all over what, tan x. And we all know that. Now, let me now quickly go to something like this, and I call this place x angle, and I'll be having tan, which is going to be 12 all over what, all over 5, which is opposite adjacent. It means by so doing this, we'll be having 12 squared plus 5 squared equals to p squared. Let me call it h, p squared. Yes, p. I think my p will be equals to root of 169, which is equals to 13. Now, it means here it will be 13. Now, since that is the 13 we are talking about, we can now find my, what will be my, we all know that my sec x is something like 1 all over cos x. And my cos will be, it means 1 divides 5 all over what? 13, which is the same thing as what? 13 all over 5. That is my sec. This is equals to this. Now, and I'm to work on cot x multiplied by sec x will be equals to cot is 5 all over 12 multiplied by 13 all over 5. This will cancel this, and my answer remains 13 all over 12. Now, 13 all over 12, the answer is A. Now, that is for that. Now, the next one I need to work on, we're told that sine s equals to this and cos s equals to this. If I were you, I may not go so far away, and I can decide to go like this solution to this problem. Now, I can see that my sine square x plus cos square x, you can generate something like this here. It's not bad. Now, since I have that, I can now say that my sine s can be equals to root of 1 minus root of, sorry, I'm talking about cos this time around. My cos x will be equals to root of 1 minus sine square x, which it will be root of 1 minus bracket of 1 all over 10 root all squared. Now, indirectly, it will be 10 minus 1 all over what? 10, which is root, which is I'll be having 3 all over root 10. 3 all over root 10, because here will give me 9, and 9 minus this will give me 9, definitely give me 9, and we have root 10, which is going to be I can write it like this. It means here is my cos. Now, since it's my cos, I can now say that at this junction, I can say that likewise sine y will be equals to 1, that will be 1 minus all over root of what? 36 squared, which it also become 36 minus 36, that will be root of 36 is 6, that will be 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 will give me 6 minus 3 all over what? All over 6 all roots, which I'll be having 3 root 6, if I'm not making any mistake. This is going to be 9, sorry, it will be 9. Well, I know that that'll be 6. Sorry, I need to rush, don't let me rush here. Now, here will be root of 1 minus 9 all over 6, and it will be 6 minus 9, that will be 3 all over. The LCM will be what? 9. That will be 6 all over 20. Hope the question is correct. Oh, sorry, this is 26. I was looking at it, this is 26. Here is 26, sorry for that, because somebody just corrected me. Now, it means 26, and here will be 26 minus 9 divide 26, which is equals to what? 17. Yes, 17, right? Yes, 17 all over root of 26, all roots. Now, I think I'll be having my sine y will be equals to what? Root of 17 all over root of 29. Now, for me to do this, I can now go to the other one of it, and we're told that tan x will be equals to what? Sine x all over what? All over cos x, which we all know that, which I will be having 1 divide root of 10, yes, divided by 3 root of what? 10, which I will be having, it will definitely give me 1 all over 3. Now, that is 1 all over 3 because of tan. Now, since I have that, and also tan x will also be equals to that, and I can now continue by having, if I have tan y also, tan y will give me root of 17 all over root of 26 divides root of 26 all over root of all over 3, which is, this will cancel this. I'll have root of 17 all over 3. Now, I just need to know that, and you can now continue by, the next thing you need to work on is that, I'm working on this particular part. Now, I was told that tan x plus y will be equals to tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. Now, once I have something like this, I can now start and and get wherever I want to get. Can you see it's very simple? That's just it. I'll be stopping here because of time. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.